to lose you. It all started back in 97. An adolescent with big dreams and 6 games whenever the knowledge tested. She had it hot since the whole 9 yards. Enough to make my mind go, oh my god. She had me hooked like you did to
Siema! Okay, my name is Philip Gertsson and I'm a freestyler. I've been freestyling for about 12 years now. And this is my 10th year here at Super Bowl. I started freestyle because I was bored. I found a video on a website before YouTube, because I started before YouTube was even a thing. So I found a video of Ratinho, you know, the friend of Tuzani, and he was doing some ground moves and he was doing like just simple tricks. And I wanted to investigate more in this, and I found a video of a Swedish guy named Tom Carlson. And I went out and I wanted to try this because I was already able to juggle, and like I could do around the world like fairly easy. And after that I was just stuck. So I went out to train every single day, rain, snow, wind, no problem, was training just every day. And 12 years later, still doing the same thing. Freestyle changed my life forever, because before I found freestyle I was a good football player. I used to play for the highest league in Sweden for youngsters, and I really wanted to be a professional football player. So when I discovered freestyle, it was like opening a door for me. But I didn't know it at the time that freestyle would give me this much, because back then freestyle was just fun for me. It was just a way to get away from football and do something by my own, where I'm free to do whatever I like. But after 2-3 years I started to do performances and shows and starting to earn money. So it kind of changed my life for the better, so that I can earn money doing what I love and doing more of what I love without having to have an extra job or anything like that. So when I started freestyle, it was small and the community was small. Everyone knew each other, everyone respected each other. And at the time, you know, when it started to grow, of course a lot of people started to have enemies and people starting to talk shit about other freestylers, and you know, it was kind of bad for the community. But at the same time, also the time that it was growing, more people got exposed to it, more competitions happened. But in a bad way also for the competitions. When there were more competitions, there were less freestylers freestyling because of passion and love. So that's why I started, and that's why I'm still going, even though I'm 27. So for me, competitions is not the main thing in freestyle, but to be able to have fun with your friends doing what you love. Well, and the future of freestyle, I really do hope that we can see a similarity as in skateboarding, that people are able to make a living out of freestyle without having to win competition or sell out completely by doing crossbar challenge and stuff like that. So hopefully in the future people can recognize freestyle as a real like urban sport, and that people can earn money, for example, by doing a video part once a year and have big sponsorships and stuff like that, so that people can do more like this. And honestly, I'm kind of in that position that I can do it, but I would like to see more people here, because there's so many talented people here, so that they can also live from freestyle 100%. It's okay. Ja pierdolę. My inspiration in freestyle, like throughout the 12 years of my career, I've had several like different inspirations. It started off with Tom Carlson and Ratinho, and moved on to Timo from Germany. But one of the most consistent inspirations are all three Polish. It's Shimo, Mikryc and Kalaputa. And like all throughout the years that I've been in the community, they have been, at least Shimo and Mikryc have been on the top of their game for the last 11 or 12 years. And I've looked up to them because what they did in videos and in competitions is just amazing. And I want to be able to do the same thing, but those three people are also someone who is doing freestyle for the love and the passion. And that is really something that I respect. And that's why they're my inspirations.
Like a concubine, it's like a room. Guess it's the shocking truth that keeps them chasing me down with their foot to the neck when I'm placed on the ground and the whole by my throat. Oh no, mama, show when I'm facing the crowd, but she's right there.
I've been to Poland a few times, many times, 4 times I think, 5 times. Pyrzyce, Bydgoszcz again, and Lubasz 1 time. So 5 times I've been to Poland, and every time I'm amazed when I walk into that door and I see hundreds of freestylers at the same place, and they're all Polish, and they all like started like recently, and they're all like really good. And it's been strange because even from the beginning in 2006, in 2005 even, the community in Poland has always been the biggest. Like when they had like the CLF competitions back in the days, and the Freestyle Poland compilation videos, all of these kinds of stuff is just kind of an inspiration for everyone else in the world and all the other communities in the world. And I think that other countries should look to Poland and learn, because it's like whenever I tell people, whenever people ask me what's the biggest country in freestyle, and I say Poland, they're surprised. But I tell them it's been like this for 12 years, and it's only going up, Polish freestyle. One thing about freestyle is that I want freestyle to develop in the right way. I want it to develop like naturally. I don't want to force something like any of my ideas into freestyle. I would like more competitions that are not based on battles, for example. I want more competitions like challenge, like Sig 3, but also for all-round freestylers, for example. So big one, like just one trick or one transition, or stuff like show flow. That's the way I want to change it in competitions. But community-wise, I also want the older generation to help the younger generation to grow. Because if you're not helping the younger generation to become better at freestyle and inspiring them to become better freestylers, in a few years freestyle will just die out and nothing will happen. So what I'm doing in Sweden right now, I'm trying to coach a lot of young kids to become better at freestyle, and I took 3 of them here, and I hope that many can look to that and do the same thing, so that we can just create a better environment in freestyle and a happy environment in freestyle. It's not an academy, it's not a school. It's just like whenever I do a show in like a football club or something and people are interested in freestyle, I tell them, okay, so every Saturday in this place we have open training. It's for everyone. It's free. You don't have to pay. Just bring a ball. And I was doing a show. Who showed up? Joje. He showed up. He could do around the world. Now, he almost got into elimination battle in top 32. He won his first battle. He got 2nd place versus Ibuki. But 3 years ago, he could only do around the world. But he wanted to train with me and the other freestylers in my city. So I brought him in, and now we are about 14 people in my city. And 3 of them are here and competing and all doing really well. So I hope more people can do that, so that we can, we can grow. Because it's very boring and very difficult to become a better freestyler on your own, when you're completely alone in your city. I would say that the most important thing is to know why you're freestyling. Know your purpose, the reason why you're freestyling. So if you start to freestyle because you want to win competitions, in my opinion, you have the wrong reason to start freestyle. If you want to earn money and that is your reason to start freestyling, you also have the wrong reason to start freestyle. If you enjoy the community and you're having fun while freestyling, you have the exact right tools to get started with freestyle, and the money and the competitions will come after. So just get in touch with someone in like your city or somewhere near your city. If you know any freestylers, get in touch with them. Don't be shy. Ask them, can we train once a week or something like this? And after that, you will grow a community. And if you look hard enough, you will find other freestylers at the same age as you in your city. Like competition-wise, of course, everyone wants to win Super Bowl or Red Bull Street Style or World Tour or something like that, and it's in the back of my head all the time, and I really want to win someday, but I'm not putting in the work so that I can do that. I want to create new moves, I want to create new styles, and I want to be unique in what I do. But I also want to, a lot of people think that I'm stupid because I'm saying this, but I want to earn so much money in freestyle so that I don't have to do anything else than freestyle ever again.
The guidance will lift you up, no matter how hard it is when it gets corrupt. She's there for you, wiping up the drips of blood. Never quick to judge, she only wish for love. She had me feeling like a king with a crown, cause every time that I mention her name, heads are spinning around. I steps with the ground, and every time that we walk, loud with the talk, getting rounds of applause. Took me down to New York so I can spot and stomp the ground. She picked me up, stood out the
March 2009. Gertsson. I was not supposed to compete in this competition, but I think it was Tobias or someone else who was not competing, so they gave me an invitation to go to Gertsson, and I competed. I did really bad. I got in the routines I got 8. I didn't even qualify for top 7, but in this competition they had some strange rule that the audience could choose the number 8 into top 8. So all of the other players, they stepped out on the field and they clapped, and the higher the clap, then they would have, that's how they chose who goes through to top 8. So they chose me, I battled Clyde, I win, and in the end I win this competition. And it's strange because 3 days before this competition, I was not even supposed to be in Gertsson. But after that, I won my first ever freestyle competition, and it was a huge experience for me because it was in another country. It was just when freestyle was getting started, and I felt that finally I have a purpose and a goal that I want to do this for the rest of my life. This is what I want to focus at. I don't want to play football anymore. That's the time when I knew. Hey Mets, yeah. You know I love you, huh? I love you. It is good to play freestyle because it is filled with self-fulfilling development, that you are able to push yourself but your own way, and that you are backed up by the whole freestyle community in whatever you do, and it's good exercise, I guess. But most of all, the community thing, because if you look at where we are right now, it's just 500 people who just love the same thing. And when it started, it was only 36 people in Super Bowl. Now 10 years later, it's this. And this is the great thing about freestyle. All right, dziękuję.
Dziękuję.
She's there for you, wiping up the drips of blood. Never quick to judge, she only wish for love. Can you imagine the guidance that lifts you up, no matter how hard it is when it gets corrupt? She's there for you, wiping up the drips of blood. Never quick to judge, she only wish for love.
1, 3, 2, 1.
Say something for Polish.
Polish freestyle to dla ciebie. 3, 2, 1. Zajebiście, bardzo zajebiście. Genia to pedał.